I'm gonna show you how to make this sweet and delicious little cake. By the way, subscribe to this channel. We bring stuff every single week. So the first thing we're gonna do is make our bark. So I have some coating chocolate here. I'm dyeing one pink, leaving one white, and dyeing one yellow. Don't put too much food coloring in this because it will start to seize up. So I've got some parchment paper down and I'm gonna spread my white chocolate out first. To get all the sort of creases out, I just bang it down a little bit, and there are our rainbow Crispies. So these guys are not dragées, they are not hard. They are puffed rice coated in chocolate, and they're really delicious, and they make really, really awesome bark. So we're gonna do the pink and then the yellow next. We're actually gonna let this sit at room temperature to firm up completely. I'm not gonna put it in the fridge because then it'll be too hard to cut, because I'm actually gonna cut this into little flower shapes to go around our cake. So here's a cutter, and you can see I'm just pushing. It cuts pretty easily. You might lose a couple for cracking, it happens. But yeah, this is a way to take bark up a notch. So let's put our cake together. I've got 4 8-inch cakes I'm taking the domes off of. Save these domes. That's garbage cake and it's delicious. You can eat it, or you can make cake pops out of it. You can make ice cream sandwiches out of it. So next we're gonna fill this thing with peanut butter buttercream, pieces of Snicker bar, and pieces of toffee, because that's just how I roll. So, so good. I like for cakes to be delicious and pretty. So we're gonna trim the sides after it cools. Sorry, I actually left my cell phone there in the background. Whoopsie. It happens. So after we trim the sides like this, we're actually gonna just put on a thin coat of buttercream. This is called a crumb coat. It's gonna trap all of the crumbs in, cover the entire thing. Yes, you're gonna see cake. Yes, you're gonna see crumbs. It's totally fine. Once we get this back in the cooler, we're gonna let it set up completely, and then we'll do our final coat, which comes right now. And now all the crumbs are trapped. So we're just gonna ice it the exact same way, taking the icing all the way out to the board. And then now we'll take our scraper, and we don't have to worry about crumbs, and we'll just get it nice and tight. You're gonna maybe see some little gaps on the top there. Just fill those in, not a big deal. Sometimes I actually do this coat, put it in the fridge, pull it out, and then actually scrape it again to make it completely smooth. So while this is chilling, I have a product here called Dip. So this is a mixture between coating chocolate and ganache. I'm dyeing it. It comes in that bucket you see in the corner. You just heat it up slightly. It is such a cool product. This one is actually neutral, so it's just sweet. I'm gonna put some of my sprinkles, or my Crispies, on the bottom to start. I like to put them on a cold cake so they stick off the cake and they don't sort of burrow in. And now we're gonna do our drips. So I do this with a spoon. You can do it with a squeeze bottle. Some people pour it on top and just like spread it out. I like to control my drips this way. A piping bag works as well. Fill in the middle here. And then we're gonna make it rain with more sprinkles, of course. More Crispies. So then I took a bag and I striped it with a little bit of teal buttercream and regular white buttercream, and I'm making these sort of pointy rosettes. This is what our rosy, flowery things are gonna sit on, like this. So just alternate colors all the way through. That I didn't like, so I just keep going. How cute is that? All right, let's cut it open. It's gonna be so magical. Yes. So delicious, so easy. Like and subscribe for more.